Greetings!
Greetings.
Hi everyone, I'm the Moon Mama and today is Saturday and today I have Adina with me.
Hi, Mama.
Adina and we are here at a conference together, and Adina is Miss Belly Dance Teacher Extraordinaire. She teaches me belly dance, and when I tell you, it is the most healing thing to be inside of my body, moving that pelvis and shifting those hips in the way that gosh, it's just like medicine. So I wanted to just bring Adina today to talk to us today and say hi.
Hi. It's such an honor to sit here with my Moon Mama and talk about belly dancing. We belly danced outside yesterday, and so it was just a beautiful thing. It is medicine. Belly dance and movement for me is a way that I move emotion, a way that I understand the world, and so it's a pleasure to share it with people like my Moon Mama.
Thank you. Oh, it's so amazing.
Yeah.
So today is Saturday, and Saturday is a Saturn day, and Saturn is the conservationist, which is like the witchy woman, which is what we are, and also the moon is in Capricorn. So Capricorn is this energy about our power, right, and how we share power, how we experience our external power. So I've been talking quite a bit about us coming back into our power and taking power away from any external figures. And those, like Jesus is an external figure, a president is an external figure, a king or a queen, somebody outside of us, the police, external figures that we have to agree to give power to in order for them to have power in our lives. And so one of the things that Adina and I have been talking about just as Black women, how we are coming back into our own power and becoming sovereign and really standing up in ourselves. And so Adina, what are some of the things you do to activate power in your life, or to bring power from other external things and back into your own reality?
First, I slow down and I breathe and quiet my mind and just focus on getting one with that universal spirit that flows through all beings, all things. So I just have to quiet the noise for that. That's what I do.
That's nice. That's challenging for me. I have a really busy mind. Right?
Me too.
And so when I'm trying to quiet my mind, sometimes I will hold my hands on my head. Both of them. One of them is holding the phone right now, so I can't. But I'll hold my hands and be like, I'll be like, okay, it's okay for you to be quiet now. It's okay for you to stop thinking. And I just give it permission to stop, right? Because the mind will just run. Sometimes I used to run marathons for that very reason, because I had that much energy running through me that I had to exhaust it with running. I had to literally run 26.2 fucking miles
I get it.
to get it to stop. And it took time, but it did. So that's one of the ways to bring our power back. What else? One of the things that I do also is, I was just talking with Adina about a lover, a friend of mine that is also, that is kind of a friend of hers. But just how we give our power away in relationships with men through this sort of illusionary, because of course we do need partnership. We absolutely need our masculine counterparts, for sure. But the way that we source them and bring them into our lives sometimes can be codependent, where we give them too much of our power. And what do you think that's from, Adina? Like, why do we?
I think as little girls, we thought about being married and the princess story and the white dress and mom, and, we were just caught up in a fairy tale, and we were sold that bag of tricks. And now when you grow up, you're like, ooh, it's a little different,
Right.
Ooh, I have to make my own way. And it's good to source your own power, all those conversations we've had about being sovereign and standing on our own and realizing that the universe has all of us. It doesn't have to come through a man. And I love men, I love my man, but I also love standing in my power.
It's so rewarding. I was sharing with Dina, we went on a walk this morning. I was sharing with her that I used to have a white dress addiction. I used to watch Say Yes to the Dress for like literally when they would have those Saturday,
That was so funny to me.
when they would have those Saturday
Marathons.
I would watch Say Yes to the Dress all day long because I had this deep embedded idea that marriage was going to be the thing that gave me profound happiness and connection. And it took me a while to really move through it. And now my white dresses are like, I wear white dresses all the time as a priestess. But I had to translate that because I was craving sacred power, and I thought it came through physical marriage to a man. But what I realized is that it's coming from my divine connection to source and my gifts and my abilities, my ability to heal myself and assist others. And so now I get to wear white dresses every day if I want to. And I'm not looking for a man to be attached to the other side of it.
That was a beautiful full circle moment. You know, you sharing that, I feel like that was a vulnerable share from Monique to say this whole say yes to the dress thing. It was like, what? You know, you watched that. But what I saw is like, we're human and we all have our stuff and it comes out in different ways, but you use that as a way to get back to, you still have your white dress and you still have your power.
Yes.
And you have your men too.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
it all comes together. I love that.
It all comes together. And that's a beautiful thing. God will make everything work for good. The goddess will make everything work for good.
All things work together.
All things work together. So whatever you're going through that feels like it's shitty or like, you know, or you might be embarrassed to talk about it, or literally the goddess, the God goddess presence will shift it into the thing that truly is the best thing. And
she can use everything.
Everything. Nothing is wrong. Nothing. So if there are places where you have shame or, you know, you feel like it's beneath you, whatever it is, it's not. It'll be used.
You just don't know how.
Right.
Yeah, just go through it.
You don't know how. And it literally, and if you want to change, if you want it to be transformed, it will. I feel like it's important for us to acknowledge the passing of Brother Chadwick and that he's an ancestor right now. And just giving thanks for the light that his life was and still is as an ancestor. And I pray that we can call upon him. You know, if we're doing our ancestor work, like yesterday we went out with another group of women. We're here in Asheville and we did an ancestral ritual. I did 2 yesterday actually. And we just held the space.
Yes, we did.
And I really want us to understand that there is something different going on the planet right now. It is time for us to wake up into who we are and recognize that this system is coming undone. That's also what Capricorn is about. The power structures are breaking down so that we're not externalizing our power any longer. So the only thing we can do is source it through the divine, through the God Goddess presence, and to ascend. You know, as Black people, we get to really move into ascension and come into our godhood, so that we're not subject to the rules of this physical world in the way that we have been, so that we don't have to submit to that anymore. Because if we are in alignment with the divine, there's something else for us, but we have to do the work to access it. It's not magical in that it's just given to you. It's not bestowed upon you. It's something you have to actually cultivate inside of your mind and body so that you can hold those energies and frequencies. Otherwise, it'll overwhelm you. Otherwise, it'll make you a little crazy. I know as I've been doing this work in the last 3 or 4 years, there have been times when I've been so close to the veil that I have to question, like, am I okay, you know? And so you can't do it too fast. You have to grow yourself into it. You have to build it inside of your own consciousness, but it's available and you can.
I'm ready.
You're doing it.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. So that is it today. So use this energy today to look at how you are, how you can internalize external power. The first and foremost, the best way, your thoughts, your mind, right? Are you thinking it's out there? Are you thinking something is going to come? When? Are you putting something off? That means that you have an idea that it's outside of you. If you're waiting, you feel like it's outside of you. If you're calling somebody else's name, you think it's outside of you. But if you are with yourself, then your power is internal. It's just, you have to listen to your thoughts and know. If you are projecting, it's outside. If you are inside, then it's just with you. And you can be with anything. You can be with shadow and you can be with light. It's all good. You can transmute anything once you really do have your power. So with that, anything you want to say? Anything else?
Just thank you. It's been such a blessing to spend these last couple of days with you. Monique and I went for a nice morning walk. It rained. We cried. We talked. We laughed. I think we covered the gamut of human emotion on that walk.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for this every day. And thank you for including me today. Yay!
I'm telling y'all, Adina can dance. Ooh, this woman, when she moves in her body, I just am mesmerized because her hips just move and her shoulders don't move at all.
Until I want them to.
Exactly, until she wants them to. It's amazing what she can do in her body.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
All right, peace and blessings, everyone.
Bye,
we love
everybody.
y'all. Talk to you later.
Love.
Bye-bye.